Now, in the earlier days where business would be normal, you'd see traffic everywhere. But now, here you can see and tell roads that used to be very busy with a lot of traffic, now they're empty. Nothing is going on. Everything is closed. When I zoom the other side, you can tell that all shops are practically empty. The reason of making this video is because a lot of people have been questioning me on what's going on in China, since many know that I live and I'm based in China. That's why a lot of people have been visiting my DMs trying to inquire what is really happening on. Of course, if I was the government, I'll never allow the truth to come out, true numbers to come out on what is really. Nobody knows the true numbers of the survivors, of the deceased, of what is happening right now in China. But for what I'm going to post now, the video, you'll get to know that neither the government nor anyone is saying the truth about the true numbers about the infected people. I believe a lot of people have died, a lot of people have a friend who works in the hospital. As you all know that in China, the major communication that we use is WeChat. And now here, WeChat is governed and surveilled by the government. The government controls almost 100% what is posted on WeChat. If there's anything that goes contrary to the government, it will be pulled down. I don't know whether you get it, my friends. Anything that is posted on WeChat and it is contrary to the government or what the government wants to go out, it will be put down immediately. So this friend of mine that works in a hospital sent me a clip from a hospital trying to narrate on what is really going down. The good thing, it has subtitles. You'll see and
希望脑壳那是亲眼看到太早来过，亲眼看到的啊！这是我怎么去了缥缈到的伙计，我都报。
他们想搬主任都搬不了，我觉得后续完全不行。我们那里上一天班，整个人的心里都快崩溃了，都已经受不了了。他们在那求我们的时候，我们都一点办法都没得，就看到一个好生生的人，叫他慢慢的都不行。所以你们在屋里一定要做好防护，千万不要等到这相信。已经在这里躺了一个上午了，有的人已经是凌晨死的，到现在没有人来处理。然后医生、护士还有病人全部都在这种环境下面工作。这就是定点医院的现状，没有任何人管。刚刚找领导，没有领导，领导也解释不了。要怎么走啊？已经上了一天的班，已经下班了，4点多钟下班，已经在那里崩溃了半天了。真的那种感染，比这个电视那里报道的可怕多了。蛮多，他们医生出来的估计大概有10万人。我们今天那里10几个医生，一天都看了100多个，蛮多都已经不行了，没得位置住。然后加上这里的老说政府的 不是说等你们那里治吗？但是政府让我们开始治。
Our doctor's report, it is said that the incubation of this virus, it takes between 4 to 14 days for it to surface, and you get to know that a person really has this disease. There are various ways to avoid this disease. One, of course, put on a mask. That is what everyone really has to do. Two, shaking hands has to be avoided. You have to be indoors. That's why the lockdown, it is really pushed and mandatory to each and everyone. No one, there is no business practically, to Ugandans, to everyone, there is practically no business at all. Now, as you all know, many people live in cities, but during the new year they all go back to rural areas where they actually come from. Now, when this happened, many people had gone back to their rural areas, villages, from where they are coming from. So cities like Shenzhen, cities like Dongguan, cities like Guangzhou, cities like Makai, cities like Hong Kong were empty, practically empty. No one was there by then. So putting a lockdown, it actually helped the government. Roads are practically empty. There is no business at all going on. There is nothing going on at all. People are under fear. People are under tension. Chinese themselves are under tension and fear. You see, by the time the Chinese people get to, to cry for themselves, you get to know that the matters are out of hand. As you all see, roads are practically empty. There is no business going on. All these buildings were earlier occupied by people, but they are all practically empty. People are back in villages. Nothing is going on. There is no business going on at all. Bars are totally closed down. Different cities are closed down. Provinces are locked down. When this virus came, we are approaching the new year. As you all know that Chinese approach the new year with January. So after the new year, immediately different cities were closed down. The holiday was prolonged, as narrated in my last video. Please, you can press the link. I'll leave the link. But different cities, you can know by the time we cross major cities like Shenzhen, was reported that it is going to be put under lockdown. I will later confirm about that, but rumors are saturating that Shenzhen will be put under lockdown. So when is under lockdown, you see, major cities are really put down. So by the time all this is done, you get to know that really the matter is critically very serious. Very serious. So this is really ekintu kibi nnyo, my people, my fellow Ugandans. Akawuka kasaasanye buli wamu. Of course, I wouldn't have to tell what is really happening, what's really going on, because of the business, the things that will affect the economy and all other things. But a lot is happening. They have quoted different numbers. Per what the government is saying, about 2,000 people and about 60 people have died. But see this, if it is about 60 people who are dying and they're saying about 2,000 people are dying, then what's the cause of lockdown of different cities? What is the cause of the lockdown of different towns, different ventures? Then there we need to put a question mark, and you get to know that different things that are reported on different media stations are actually false. Now, quoting the numbers per the video I'm going to post, different people, about 10,000 and plus, are infected. That is the real truth. If the information that I've received from different friends of mine that work in different hospitals, for example, I received a video from Shenzhen from a friend who posted and sent me, started in Wuhan. Yes, true, and it is alleged that eating dogs and these other things, nasty things, are one of the things that really caused the this virus. First, I'll make it clear, it is illegal. It is illegal eating things like bats, eating dogs, eating snakes. In China, it is illegal. But different Chinese really have taken it as a chance to actually feed on these different wild animals illegally. So if you're caught in China eating snakes, I'll make it publicly, it is illegal under the Chinese law. But different people do it illegally to actually feed on these different things. So it is reported that in a certain suburb in Wuhan, that's where the first breakout started. People were feeding on different things, snakes, dogs, what have you, etc. That's where the outbreak started from, and it went to different outskirts in Wuhan. Thank you. If you really love and you want to get more of what is really happening in China, the true information of really what is happening in China, please feel free to subscribe.
希望脑壳老子亲眼看到太早来过，亲眼看到的啊，这是我。